Hello everyone, welcome back to Basketball Bricks. Today I have a battle pack review for you of the new 2022 LEGO Star Wars set number 75320, the Snowtrooper battle pack with 105 pieces. I bought the set for $20 US, its retail price, and this set comes with 4 minifigures and 3 builds. Now I should say, most of this stuff has a lot of white in its build, and for some reason in this room, light stuff that is white can kind of light up with these lights in my room, so I apologize. I'm going to try to minimize that with recording, but just a heads up. Alright, so the first build is the smallest build. This is the EWebcam, and this outscales to a minifigure. There's really not much to talk about. I guess the only real thing of notice is this stud shooter up here on the top, which is the new version, which I'm fine with it being included here. I think it's probably necessary that it's included here just for that play value. Do wish that, when it's removed, it doesn't look that great. Me personally, I actually like the look of this better with it on. I have a few E-Web blasters from different timelines. Personally, this one isn't my favorite, but it gets the job done. There's not really much to say about it. Alright, so here's the next build, which is exactly what you think it is. It is a thing of snow. This is definitely the throwaway build of the set. It uses a lot of these slope pieces though, so if you're looking for those for a mock and you get a bunch of these, those could be helpful, but just getting one of them doesn't really hold that much value. There's a clip for a weapon there, and a spot to put minifigures, which... and you can, I guess, place one on there. So there's really not much value in this. It's just mostly just some parts that LEGO put in there to bump up the price. It's, once again, just kind of a throwaway thing. But I guess if you have a lot of these and you line them up, you can get a nice battle snare. But this looked like something that the Rebels should have had. Not really the Empire, so that's kind of my thoughts on that. But what is a lot better is this snow speeder that I guess speeder bike. I guess not, it's not a snow speeder, even though I guess it kind of is. So this is by far the best build in the set, and there are quite a couple of things here that's worth mentioning that you might need to take a little bit of time to adjust. These these up here might take a little bit of time posing, and same with these flaps in the back, but it's not a huge deal. Now there's a lot of nice building techniques here, but my main complaint is that all this is just held on with 2 studs, which in play that means that maybe that might fall off easily if it's just sitting around in a bin somewhere. You put your minifigure right there, and kind of basic. I like the console there. This is a good speeder. There's really nothing more to say here. So yeah, what you see is really what you get. Alright, so it's time for minifigures. These 3 are the Snowtroopers, the most important and most massable part of this set. We get 3 of them, which I'm glad we get 3 instead of like 2. And these are all unique minifigures. So this one, I'll show you the printing there on the back. I like the helmet that the Snowtroopers have. So there we have a male one. There's the whole torso, which comes with a standard medium blaster. And then our second one here, that is a female. So yep, and this guy, he has the long blaster with the candle attachment at the end, nice to get. And that is a male, which kind of looks like Angry Clone. Now I would like to say about these guys is their backpacks and camas are printed on, which I think if they included those would have really helped make the price better. Like here, just for comparison, here's a little bit of an older Snowtrooper who has the cama and the backpack, which if you compare, there's a lot less substance on the figures in the battle pack. So, but that aside, these are good figures. I'm glad LEGO gave us a massable amount. There's a good variety of heads in here too, so I'm very happy with all these. Alright, so here's the more unique minifigure. This is a Hoth Scout Trooper, which here is just a normal Scout Trooper for reference here. So they look similar, just mostly just some color swaps here and there. turn around. I believe there's the helmets are identical, but there is that tube right there. I don't know, maybe it's a breathing tube or something. Just wanted to bring that in real quick, just for some reference there. So this minifigure looks nice. You know, at least on mine, the printing looks pretty deluxe. Very nice lines. Comes with a pistol. It's a really nice color for a Snowtrooper and definitely has a lot of Hoth vibes. This one is another female. And of course, this really fantastic looking dual molded helmet. I don't know if Lego's ever going to get much better than this for these Scout Trooper helmets. Well, definitely for me personally, probably my favorite minifigure of the set. And she goes along with the speeder bike, which this is a nice thing to have, you know, to include this. You know, will make your Hoth layouts just a little bit more diverse now that you have these speeder bikes. So, yeah. You know, let's get on to the overview. Alright, so that concludes the in-depth look at everything. Now let's go a little bit more broader. So I bought this set for $20. Now I myself don't feel like I focus on value too much, but this is one of the few times where I can look at a Lego set in its entirety and say, this is not worth $20. This set is quite overpriced. Now, I plan to have a separate video out ranting about that, so that's all I'm going to say about that. It's overpriced. Now, let's throw the price aside. Now, let's just analyze what's here. Now, the minifigures are good. These are good. Not only are the minifigures good themselves, this is a fantastic selection of minifigures that we get here. We get the ideal minifigures, the Snowtroopers, the ones that you want to have massable, you know, you want to be massable. And I really like this this Scout Trooper because it's a very massable, very usable minifigure, but it's something a little bit more unexpected. It gives you a vehicle that she can go along with to, you know, add variety to your Hoth layout. So it's not just AT-AT walkers and some Snowtroopers. Now we have some variety. In terms of the other two builds, they fall a little bit short. The EWeb blaster, I think, could have been better. They should have made it, I think, with a little bit more pieces and make the price a little better. And it's just alright. This, I'm actually a little bit more happy about, as if you're buying everything for a mock, now you have some extra pieces, but personally, I don't think that it really is as much value, and it's just a little too big. I feel like some of the pieces should have been used to make this a little bit better. Maybe even just giving us 2 of these. That would have been great. So, builds are fine. Minifigures are great. So, overall, I personally don't regret my purchase of this set besides the price. I like this set. I think it's a good battle pack. So, I'm recommending this set. It would be a little bit more difficult once again with the increased price. Just depends on, you know, value and such. You know, how much you look into, how much a set is worth, and how much you value that on deciding whether or not you want to buy a set. So, if you have the money and especially if you don't have that many Snowtroopers, this is a good way to get some. So, yeah, and you know, to sum up my thoughts, price aside, you know, pretty good. So with that, everyone, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you like this new format that I'm doing the intros and outros for reviews, you know, hopefully making things a little bit more personal and interesting. So yeah, with that out of the way, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe consider leaving a like and subscribing if you're enjoying my content. So yeah, bye.